Welcome back to Hawkeye Skunkworks. We'll call this a little bonus video for the week. I debated whether or not I should do this, but I figured I will because I need your guys' advice at the end. So I just did my EDC video, and one thing that I was going to mention but I didn't mention was multi-tools. I've never really been a multi-tool carrier, but I like the idea of a multi-tool. I've had one. I've had a couple over the years, and like if we go camping or fishing or whatever, I usually will throw mine in the bag with me and take it with. I recently watched a video of a pretty well-known YouTuber that's kind of in the same interests as I am, and this person recommended a multi-tool, and it looked really cool. So I didn't actually plan on picking one up, but I was at a store that had one and it was a good price. It looked pretty cool, so I got it, and I am so disappointed. I will put a disclaimer right up front. Partially my own fault. I should have done some research. But when it said multi-tool, and based on every other multi-tool that I've ever seen used, I went into it with some preconceived notions, and we'll talk about that. So first off, what I have is, come on now, well, it usually slides open. This is a Gerber multi-tool. Pliers slide in and out. I really, really like that. It's smooth on the outside. The corners are all pretty smooth, so it makes using it pretty easy. And when it is down, you can't open it. So these black tabs are locks. You pull those down so that you can open the tools on the inside. And once you open it, well, it's more of a lock once it's open, I guess we'll put it that way. It's a lock, so you can't close it. So you pull that down, and then there you go. Anyway, so this has your basic, what I would say, your basic multi-tool necessities. Pliers, knife. Sometimes they have a separate saw blade. Sometimes the knife is serrated. You got your Phillips bit. You got this one. You've got a bottle opener and a small flathead. I'm going to close those so I don't cut myself. On the other side, we've got can opener. That's a must on a multi-tool as far as I'm concerned. And we've got another larger flathead, really small flathead. You don't need 3 flatheads. We'll put that there. And another must in my book on a multi-tool, a pair of scissors. Do you need that? I don't know. But it's a multi-tool. You should have a Phillips, a flathead, a pair of scissors, a can opener, a bottle opener, a knife, some kind of serrated blade, and pliers. And usually those are wire cutters in there. Whether or not how well those wire cutters work is but anyway, biggest thing I don't like about this is there's no belt clip. I don't like carrying stuff in my pockets. I carry my phone and I carry my keys in my pocket. My knife and my flashlight are on my pocket. So I don't like things in my pocket, and I don't like wearing things on my belt, like a little case for this. So the thing that drew me to this other multi-tool is it had a belt clip. And I hadn't thought about that, honestly, on a multi-tool. So this is the Leatherman Sketetool. This is kind of one of the cheaper, this is the cheaper one because it doesn't have carbon fiber insert. That one I think is like between $80 and $90 depending on where you get it. This is just aluminum. The pieces are aluminum. So, looks pretty good. Pliers are, pretty well put together. Wire cutters again, not fantastic. It folds the old school way, which not a big deal. I like that it's a little, well, it's hard to convey on the video, but it's a little bit skinnier and just a hair, well, with that point out, it's not much longer, but it feels longer in your pot. Like, it's got better purchase on your hand, feeling wise. We'll leave it at that. When it is closed, you can open the knife. I really like that. Liner lock on the knife. A little serrated blade. Cool. We are good so far. Got a carabiner clip / bottle opener. Cool feature, like that. Now, this is where, for me, things went downhill. You know, it's got, I'm going to try to show you guys all these, you know, pieces inside there on both sides, you know, that look like they're tools. So I get it out and I'm like, how do I open these tools to get them out of there? They're not tools. And again, partially my fault. I should have done some research. I should have read. But for the price, and it's a Leatherman, I just assumed that it would have other things besides carabiner bottle opener, pliers, and a screwdriver. That's it. So, and the feel of it, like the edges of the material, it's not a great feeling when you're using it. They're not spring-loaded pliers, neither is my other one, but a lot of them are. So you've got a removable bit on this end here. So you've got two different sizes of Phillips, and these are Leatherman specific size bits. These aren't your standard 1/4 inch drive bits. So it came with that bit, and it came with another one that's tucked in here, a large and a small flathead. That is it. That's all that is on this. So I honestly, I was a little speechless when I got it. Because in my mind, you should have some tools on your multi-tool, especially for that price. And I guess Leatherman, you're paying a little bit more. All I could see on this packaging, it just says Portland, Oregon. I can't find where it actually says that it's made in Oregon. I don't know where this is made at. If some of you guys could help me out with that, I would appreciate it. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that it's made in the U.S. And I suppose at a certain price point that that would be worth it. But definitely not for me. More surprisingly, I started really looking at these, and a lot of them don't come with scissors and can openers and stuff. I'm like, what's the point of the multi-tool, you know? I guess just to have a pair of pliers and a screwdriver. And I mean, yeah, I have all that stuff in the back of my truck or in my toolbox or whatever pretty much with me no matter where I go anyway. So multi-tool's kind of, I don't know, not a necessity. But I was just so irritated, again, at myself, I suppose. But for the same price point from Leatherman, you can get one that's not the cool Sketetool with the cool design that has all those things on it. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker, but again, you get all of those features plus a belt clip. It's pretty big, and that's why I haven't exchanged this for that. So that's where I need you guys. Give me some advice. What multi-tool, what should I get? One I've been eyeing is a newer Gerber one that it has basically all these features. It has a belt clip. I believe it has the knife that you can open while it's closed. It doesn't have the slide pliers, I don't think. I've looked at so many now. And the Gerber ones, they're all made in China, which everything I know. I talked about Kershaw knives earlier, how I didn't really care because I would break it. It's just one of those things like Leatherman's, for the most part, are pretty similarly priced, and I think they're made in the U.S. So even though I don't necessarily like the design of the one that has all the stuff that I have versus the design of the Gerber one, I'm ranting now, really. So drop comment down below. What are your guys's, what multi-tool do you like? Even, it doesn't even have to be what you think I should get, just what ones do you like, and then I'll go look them up. We'll call that the end of the video. We'll call that the end of my complaining first world problems. So please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. This is not my normal thing. So subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. Head on over to Instagram and Facebook. Follow me along there. Pretty much daily stuff there. All kinds of stuff. You know, not just cars and complaining about multi-tools. So email me, as always, anything, HawkeyeSkunkWorks@gmail.com. A lot of you take me up on that, and I think that's awesome. Yes, I was looking to see if my record thing was still going on the screen. So I will wrap the video up. I'm so hoping that the weather cooperates. So, well, yeah, I'm probably going to drop this video before the Forerunner suspension video. Like I said, it's an extra. So fingers crossed that the weather's cooperated and I will get that video out to you guys. So until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Until next time, take care. Goodbye.